All right. G'day, you legends. Good to see you all again. I know guesses where I am. Back in National Park, Lamington. I'm rehashing some old compositions. I thought I'd come back along the border track here and try some old shots I've done in different lighting conditions. And try different compositions and talk you through them, and maybe you'll learn something, or at least if not inspire you to get out and try some shots. This is a classic, as you can see, sort of shot here. Got these Antarctic beech trees, two in the background there, and then there's two to the side here, and they really frame the shot with this path running through down here. And last time I was here, there's a lot of low cloud. It sort of diffused all the back, and now it's all opened up and there's sunny day, and we've got all the side light coming through here. It looks really nice. The light's still quite soft, as you can see. So I'm going to set up probably just in front of the vlogging camera here. There's a boulder down here I'll show you, and I'm going to shoot quite wide. Probably even incorporate this tree here, and probably won't be in my final shot, but I thought if I go wide, then at least I can crop it smaller and take out what I don't like. So I'll probably still shoot this tree here, but I'll final image I might crop it tighter. So anyway, I'll set my camera up just here, and then we'll go from there, see how it looks. So yeah, this is shooting from the back here, 1/10 of a second. I'm at f 6.3 and ISO 100. I don't know if you can, it's a bit out of focus. You can tell there, the light's changing a lot. So I'll move to the side here, give you my composition. There's the rock I was talking about there, coming through this path, leading up. The side light on here, this tree, side light on the back tree, and then those two cool sort of V-shaped beech trees in the background there. So I'll probably play around here a little bit and see what is the better composition. Not sure if I go portrait mode and sort of get more of a longer composition. But yeah, I'll play around here and tell me what you think. I'll chuck the pick up, probably two different ones. All right, found another doozy of a composition here, just come off the track, just caught my eye. Although there's no light bouncing in here, it's quite dense coverage. It does look light in the camera, but it's actually quite dark in here. So the composition I found here was this fern down the front here, sort of my anchorage for these amazing, again, Antarctic beech trees here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's probably about 6 or 7 of them. They're just all shooting off in their own direction, leading you through here. So I thought I'd stop here and see what I could come up with. Again, I'm shooting quite wide, so I'm shooting past these two trees here, simply because, like I said, if I want to crop it later and just give me more room to work with in post-production. It's a good little tip. If you do landscape, I always tend to shoot a little bit wider than my frame or my composition. Therefore, later you can crop it. It's obviously when you get home and you've cropped it too much, you like bang your head, like you should have taken it, stepped back a bit more, or taken a bit of wider composition. So I'll just show you over here. Yeah. So, sorry about that. Can't really see it. So as you can see here, this fern in the foreground, big, I don't know if it's a sword fern or what it is, leading you up to all these, leading up to these amazing, possibly my favorite tree ever, Antarctic beech tree. And then through the valley here, there's another fern in the background. And then there's more of those Antarctic beech trees. Again, the light's not very good, but I will post-process this, maybe dodge and burn some light on the side here. So it's giving you an interesting, giving you the sort of leading your eye through this V of trees through here. And I'll just tell you, 1/300th of a second, f 7.1, and ISO 100. It's a little bit dark. Let's have a look. Sorry. Instagram, my histogram, yeah, is slightly underexposed, but that's all right. Take one more shot. Put this in the bag. And just showing you these trees. I had to move around so I could get separation between this tree, this tree, this tree, that tree there, and that tree in the background. You don't want them sort of overlapping each other. It doesn't look pleasant to the eye. It looks more aesthetically pleasing if there's a gap between each tree. So yeah, that's my second comp done. Pack this one up, try and see if I can get another one. All right, champions, let's go. All right, ticking all the boxes today. I just come off the path again and I found this composition down here. This huge boulder. It's got all this green moss on it. And I really like these branches coming off here, all twisted and real character to them. I'm also lucky enough, I'm on a high plateau here. We're actually on the side of a ridge, and there's some low cloud blowing and coming in now. So hopefully it sort of softens the background a bit more and gives it a bit more atmosphere. I've had to turn the ISO up a little bit, simply because it is quite still dark in here. So I'm on ISO 250, f10. I'm on 800ths of a second, and like I said, I'm focusing on that boulder, huge green mossy boulder here, and then I've got these amazing twisted trees, giving it this Lord of the Rings kind of forest look here. So yeah, I'll post this pick up. I might even get lower and get the front of the boulder here, this real green moss. I'm not sure if it'll work, and then the trees in the back. Yeah. I don't even know why I bother putting my camera away, so I haven't. I'm carrying my vlogging camera in one hand and my camera tripod in the other. I'll tell you why, because every corner I come around I'm greeted with this kind of absolute gorgeousness. This tree falling over the track here. If I keep doing this, this video is going to go for an hour. So try and get quickly, because I know there's another area I want to get to and talk about that composition. But as you can see here, the light is hitting the moss on this tree across the path here. This path you take, you got to duck your head under there. And to the side here, this amazing big fern, and the light's hitting that too. So I'm not sure if I should get everything in the fern, the path, the tree, or the path and the tree. At the moment I'm getting it all in, and it looks pretty cool. Looks spectacular, to be honest with you. I like it. In saying that, I just like the leading line of this path. And the light hitting this old tree that's fallen down here. And I'm looking off to the side here, and I can't. There's just all these other trees. So if you're in the Gold Coast, you like landscape photography, you want to challenge yourself, I think this woodland or sort of photography is challenging, but when the light's right and it hits something that just grabs your eye, boom, you're off to the casino, you're making money. It's good stuff. I mean, along the track here, I think I've walked, I think it's about been 7 Ks, so it's not easy to get to. It's been a bit of it's an easy track to walk along. It's pretty much like this all the way. Still 7 Ks this way. I've obviously got to go back 7 Ks. I'm going to carry on, so it could even end up being 18 K walk today. Well worth it. I was going to sit at home today, homeschool the kids, bugger it. My wife's doing that while I'm here, so I'll pop this picture up. I look at them, they look like they're working. I'll put them up anyway, tell me what you think. I might move around here, this composition. Simply, I'm not sure if it looks better more this side with the fern anchoring and the path curving around, and then this might be too busy, it might be too much. I won't know till I get back home. But yeah, anyway, enough wasting time, let's get on with it. Go down the track a bit further, and if not, I'll go to this other place I wanted to show you, which is magical. Alright, let's go. Man, so I've come, there's a little side track, then I came down, thought I'd take a look, and yeah, it was worth it. So just behind this scene here was the twisted trees and the big boulders further on down. Then I came back up, and there's all this open area here, and I just saw another composition that I had to take. Sorry, I've been walking about 6K. Anyway, I'll take you through it. It's these trees again, these beech trees, sort of come in again. The great thing about these trees is they don't grow straight. They're always got their own character to it. Their angle, bloody love them. And just below them here, this is rock. It's almost something you maybe find in England countryside. This sort of thing. Doesn't seem a typical tropical Queensland composition. But anyway, so I'm focusing on this rock here. It's got all these dead leaves on it. And it's framed in by this tree on the right and these 2 trees in the back and the left. And there's this ambient, this diffused, I guess, light. Just, as I was saying, it's quite open in here. And it's coming in here and it's hitting the furthest tree in the back there. So I'm just focusing on the boulder. It's funny, I always go to look in the viewfinder here for my composition, but because I'm used to a DSLR now that I shoot mirrorless. Actually, I hardly ever use it. I just look on the LCD screen back here. Yeah, so I'm trying to moving it around a bit to separate this tree and those two trees in the background. Like I was saying before, you don't want them sort of blocking each other. You want the separation, the gap between the trees. When you do tree photography, it just makes an overall better picture. Doesn't look cluttered. So I'm waiting for the light's coming and going here. Just move on here so it's light. So as I was saying, I've got these rocks. In the foreground I got this tree. I'll crop that out to probably there. And you can see that light hitting that tree on the back there. All the moss is lit up. So to look through here, those boulders look cool. All the dead leaves. Tree to the right. It's my right frame. The tree to the left leading you through this sort of path here. Yeah, so I'll fire off a shot. Chuck it up for you. And watching my venture here through the Lamington National Park, or just along the ridge line of the border track. So yeah, really enjoyed myself, and I hope this video you learn or pick something up, or it inspires you to get out next week. A lot of restrictions everywhere are easing quite quickly, so I'm sure everyone will be out and about next week. So on that note, I just like to, if you like my content, please hit like, smash like in fact, and I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. We'll do more adventures together. Till then, champions, peace out, cheers, see ya.